So a quick little video on my Ary Loupe here. I'm sitting down low in my seat so my shoulders are up high. Should be like this. Anyway, this is the pair of glasses I have for watchmaking. Again, I believe that the upper lens here is around a 0.75 for looking at the computer based on my old man blindness. So this is a 0.75. The bottom part is a 3, and I had this measured at the optometrist. Or the guy who said I had problems with my eyes, so I went to my optimist. He said, and you'll be fine. That's a bad joke. He says, well, I'm seeing spots. He said, you see a doctor? He goes, no, just spots. I need the rim shots here. So this is the Ary Loupe. So I had all kinds of different loupes before. I could show you all these loupes. I think I did a video on loupes. But the Ary Loupe, the cool thing about this Ary Loupe is that it's attaches to your glasses. These 4 points here are moldable or meldable, so you can grab the outer rim of your glass. This is a large size loupe that I have here. This might be extra large, actually XL, because I have another set. I have another one for another set of glasses that I use as a backup. So backup, I sound like I was from Boston again. Anyway, the quality of this is incredible. So you've got all metal components here holding this thing together. I do need to tighten this a little bit, and I think to tighten it I do need to have like a wrench or something. And the funny thing is I might need a loupe to see my loupe to tighten it. But to take this off, I just have to, I think it's loose enough for me to take off. I just have to grab the upper part like that, and then grab the lower part like this, and all of a sudden it is off. And if I want to clean my glasses once I have this thing off, I can, which they haven't been cleaned in ages. So ages. So I just can clean my glasses like that and then reinstall the loupe after. This is a set of I think they cost somebody about $800, these glasses. So I may have gotten my glass insurance to pay for this. So these are about $800 glass with the bifocal. So the second lens is down the bottom here. It starts right around here and goes all the way over. And that's the second lens, as you can see. And I just put these on, and I measured the distance between this and my mat to see, can I do pocket watch or watch work with these glasses on sitting up normally. So not sitting the way I am now, but sitting up normally. And I said, okay, that my friends is the measurement, and that's the right measurement for this. So it ended up being, I think, a 3. I think the loupe here is, I believe the loupe is a 5. Because I wanted to be close enough with that loupe to be able to get right in on stuff. And the Aery loupe, the Ary Loupe, the lenses on here are I'll say they're professional lenses. They're not the crap you buy off AliExpress or even on eBay that's got the, the 100 or the 10 loupes that you can wear for $10, and they're all plastic and they're crappy. And you can tell the difference. You can really tell the difference. And it's the fit here is nice, and the friction hold here is really nice. Now I'm going to have to maybe put a loupe on to see whether there's a screw in the end here that I've got to tighten first. Because I think you have to loosen the screw, then tighten the end part, and then tighten the screw again. So let me have a look at that. Now luckily I just put my other glasses on. These also look better on me. But I put these glasses on, and now with the lower lens I can actually see this really well. And I can see that there is a screw in the bottom of this here, right there. And I think if I loosen that screw, it probably allows me to tighten this. So let me see if that works. So if I loosen this, because I want the whole darn thing to be a little looser. So that's loosened, like that. And that's independent. So this thing works independent of the larger bolt or screw, right? So now this is loose, which means I can add more friction to this. So let me get a pair of pliers, because I think that's how you do it. You have to grab yourself some pliers. I want to get a pair that won't mar them at all. And all I got is pliers that are for serious business. Oh, there's my pliers. So this pair of pliers here can be used. Now, because I'm really anal retentive, I want to make sure this is stiff enough to work, but it snaps out of the way. So I'll put a piece of cloth over this and then grab it with my pliers. How does that sound like a plan? So cloth down like this, and pliers like that. So if I grab that with my pliers with the cloth, can I turn that? I'll get it to tight first by hand, like this, and that's almost tight enough right there, but I'll just grab it a little bit more with the cloth. I probably could use a smaller piece of cloth here, but let me see if I can do this here. Grab that with the cloth on it on both ends, like this. Oh, come on, baby. And then tighten it. There we go. That tightened it a little bit there. Yeah, there we go. That's nice and tight there. And now if I tighten the screw here on the top, yeah, so the screw was loose. So I tighten the screw, and that should keep the lens in place. That's nice. So that's going to stay in place when I flip it up and out of the way. And you can tell there's a little bit of a metal gasket or something in between this bolt or this nut and this gap here that would keep that in place. So now I put this on, and it goes on just like this. So I can put the bottom on or the top on first. It doesn't really matter, but it goes on like that, and I'll just put it on the same way I took it off. And this stretches out like this and goes over the top like so. And this flings down, fling, like that. I think that's the way I want it, something like this. There we go. Just like that. So now when I look through here, I'm going to see if this actually works. And that is perfectly aligned with my eyeball. Now when I do this, I can keep it up, and then I can just flip it down and flip it up. So that's how you adjust the Ary Loupe. But this loupe is just incredible. Just incredible. You only need one, by the way, not two. And if you're doing work on a lathe and you need to have magnification, you can get an Ary Loupe that's much stronger and has some glasses set aside just to do lathe work. That way your other eye is protected. So, and you want your other eye protected so you don't get little shards of metal in your eye by accident. So that's my advice. Get an Ary Loupe. I know they sell them at Esslinger, Esslinger. I don't know if Cousins UK sells them, but Esslinger in the US sells them. Just Google Ary Loupe. They're not cheap, by the way, but they're the best. So if you want the best, get that. The boys at Rolex use this. So that's it. That's a little Ary Loupe chat, and I'll talk to you later. I'll just call this Ary Loupe.